20 harsh truths you need to accept to live a happy life. Is there something you wish you could have told your past self? Sometimes life lessons need to be learned the hard way. It's not easy to face the truths that we try so hard to ignore, but it's necessary for our growth and happiness. We all know that avoiding the truth can be incredibly damaging, but it's often easier said than done. In this video, we are going to share with you 20 harsh truths that you need to accept in order to live a happier life. Welcome to a new video from the Social Psychology Masters YouTube channel. If you are new here, subscribe for more social psychology videos, and comment down below, "I subscribed," and let us welcome you. Let's start. Number 20. You are not perfect and will never be. Being perfect is a goal that we all strive for, but it is impossible. We will always make mistakes and do some things wrong because of how flawed we are as human beings. Instead of trying to be perfect, hone your best qualities and accept your flaws as part of who you are. Number 19. Social media doesn't reflect reality. Social media isn't an accurate reflection of reality because people put their best qualities online. It's important to remember that everyone is fighting some kind of battle you know nothing about. Because social media does not reflect reality, basing your opinion on it can be dangerous. Don't compare yourself with someone else's highlight reel because you'll always come up short. Number 18. You can't change people, and that's okay. You can never change people, so stop wasting your time trying. You will only end up disappointed because everyone has their own problems to deal with. Although you can't always control the way other people act, you do have control over how you react. If someone is making choices that are hurtful to you, then it's best to end the relationship. Number 17. You have to work hard for the life you want. It's important to work hard in your life, and nothing in this world comes easily. If you are struggling, you need to take a good look at how much effort you're putting into achieving success. It's important that you never give up on your dreams, but you also need to work hard to make them a reality. You can't go 3 steps forward and 4 steps back because you'll never get anywhere. Number 16. You can never please everyone. If you think that you can please everyone in your life, you are wrong. There will always be people who don't want the best for you, and you have to learn how to say no to them. People who put their happiness first will never expect anything less from you. So stop feeling guilty about putting yourself first for a change and do what makes you happy. Number 15. Time doesn't last forever. Time is not on our side. We can't control time, but we can use it properly. Time flies by when you're having fun and slows to a crawl when you're bored. Use your time wisely because once it's gone, you can never get it back. Number 14. Not everyone is going to like you. It's easier said than done, but you have to learn to accept this harsh truth. Not everyone is going to like you, and that's okay. It's not their job to do so. Focus on building strong relationships by being yourself and not pretending or changing for anyone else. Number 13. You always have a choice. No one is forcing you to do anything. You always have a choice, no matter how big or small. Never forget that you can choose to change your mind or cancel an action before it happens, if something doesn't sit well with you. Number 12. Your feelings are caused by your thoughts. What you feel is caused by what you think. Your emotions are not a result of the things that happen to you, but how you interpret them. Take responsibility for your thoughts and feelings instead of blaming someone else. Number 11. People want you to do well, but not better than them. People always want you to do well, but it's a different story when you start outperforming them. Some people will be happy for your success, while others will feel threatened or envious. Surround yourself with people who want the best for you, even if that means being better than they are. And instead of comparing yourself to others, focus on yourself and your own personal growth. Number 10. Material goods don't bring joy to your life. Material goods are only temporary sources of happiness. These things aren't bad, but they can become harmful if you let them control your life. Spend time with what you value the most instead of chasing after possessions. Number 9. There's no perfect time to do anything. If you think you're waiting for the perfect time, you'll never do anything. Stop waiting for the stars to align before taking action. The perfect time to do anything may never come, and before you know it, you'll look back and realize you missed your chance. Number 8. Fear will keep you from living. The only things we have to fear are our own fears. Don't let fear stop you from living your life because it will never go away on its own. Just remember that the only thing to be afraid of is allowing fear to control your life. Fear comes from our own thoughts. Learn to control your thoughts and you can control your fears. Number 7, you are defined by your own choices. Our past is what makes us who we are, but it doesn't determine our future. You'll never be able to control what happened in the past, but you do have control over how it affects your life today. You can choose to let your actions define you or not let them affect you at all. So don't let your past define you, because the only thing it can do is hold you back. Number 6, your expectations are what cause disappointment. When you feel let down, it's most likely because you expected something. We set our expectations for what we wanted to happen, rather than simply letting life unfold as it should. When you experience disappointment, take some time to address why. By figuring out why you're not satisfied with whatever happened, you can improve your future results and avoid negative feelings. Number 5, you are not defined by what you have. Many people think they are who they are because of what they have. They measure their worth by how much money they make, the things they own, and the status symbols attached to them. But this is a superficial way of life that will never bring happiness. To live a happy and meaningful life, you need to know your self-worth, regardless of whether you're living in a tent or a mansion. How we define ourselves is important because it will determine how we think and feel on a daily basis. Number 4, there's always someone better than you. You'll never be able to compete with everyone. There will always be someone better than you at something, whether it's being smarter, making more money, or just generally better at life. Accepting this simple fact will stop you from wasting time trying to compete with everyone. Focus on your own goals and improve yourself, and the rest will naturally fall into place. Number 3, you're not the center of the universe. You are not the most important person in the world, and no one cares about you as much as you do. The sooner you learn this truth, the more joy your life will have. Instead of feeling sorry for yourself, give to others selflessly without expecting anything in return. Doing so will put things into perspective and show you how trivial your problems really are. Number 2, making mistakes is not that bad. Making mistakes is a part of life, and they can even be crucial to success. We learn from our mistakes because we know what doesn't work the next time. Instead of criticizing yourself for making a mistake, look at what you've learned from it and how you can avoid that same situation in the future. You should be proud of yourself for not making the same mistake twice. Number 1, you will have to study your whole life. This might be a tough one for people who hate school and studying, but it's true. There will never be a time when you'll no longer have to study something new. You're always growing and learning as a person, and this means that your knowledge is also constantly increasing. So don't resist growth because it's better than getting left behind. And life itself is a process of learning and growing. So embrace that instead of shutting it out. Conclusion: there are many truths that we need to accept in order to live a happy and meaningful life. We should always embrace growth because it's better than getting left behind or resisting change as humans. Life is always about learning and growing. If you're struggling with accepting any of these truths, know that you are not alone. It's not always easy to accept truths and change our perspective on the world. But once we do, the good will shine through for us all. If you have made it this far, let us know in the comment section below if you agree with these 20 truths. Is there anything you disagree with? We are always happy to see your comments. To learn more, check out other videos on this channel and the links in the description. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video.